Sagittarius, what is up, gangsters? Little fiery guys. Alright, let's see it. Let's see what's going on with your bad selves. Current energy for Sagittarius. Ooh, trust the timing. Alright, divine timing. I'm feeling that temperance card in this. It says, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out, so be patient. Star ancestors. Okay, so hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper, right? So it reminds me of the chosen ones, like in this world, but not of this world, you know? Like somebody a little extra, somebody who comes from a place, a time that transcends places and time. I see Thoth the Atlantean. I see Hatshepsut in this. I see Osiris. It's beautiful. Isis. The gods are all up here in the sky, right? All in these cloud formations. And I'm really seeing this energy that you're connected to deeper roots. Star brothers, right? You're connecting with your brothers, man. I love that this comes right after star ancestors. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So you're connecting with your soul tribe, right? Chosen ones are kind of outcasted by society, and they're kind of the only ones that really love them. And as fucked up as this it sounds, are people who need a lot of healing from them, typically. Unless they find other chosen ones who understand their journey and uplift them and help them shine. Because typically other people who are trapped in their ego cannot get in that mindset. They just get competitive. They just want to one up and one up and one up until they realize you can't one up a chosen one. You're literally not even the same species. Like, you can't compete with something that's from a different world. You know? It just doesn't happen. Like, they can try to mimic and embody your energy as much as they want, but you're not like them. You're not like them. I love seeing Thoth and Horus here too, because Thoth was what is that word? Horus was basically his protege, right? He taught him everything, you know. Horus also had like this, the same story as Jesus, right? A lot of people say Jesus was actually inspired by the story of Horus, or a lot of other people say Jesus was an incarnation of Horus. Interpret that as you will, but the 144,000 are the 144,000 that are like Jesus, right? They all sit in that same energy because they all are starseeds. They all come from out there, you know? They ain't from in here. And it's like, you kind of have to be one to understand it. Like, fucking normal people just don't get it, you know? And they will always try to mimic your energy. They will always try to one-up you. They will always try to compete with you. And it's just, that shit just will not work. It will not work. And I love, bro, the star with the star ancestors, the star brother. I'm seeing stars, man. I'm seeing hella stars. The star in tarot is or in astrology, is the Aquarius card, right? Right now we're in the age of Aquarius, and right now an Aquarius is speaking to you. So, you know, maybe hold on to that. Maybe there's something to that. Yeah, dude, I feel like you're in an energy of self-discovery, and the more you connect with people who are like you, who come from where you come from, the more you feel at home, the more you feel at ease, the more you're like, okay, I'm not the only fucking one like this. I'm not the only one who thinks like this, who feels like this, who gets messages like this, who sees the signs, who has these interactions with the divine, right? You're starting to realize, you're awakening, or you've already awakened, and you right now you found me because I like talking about this shit. I like connecting with other chosens, you know. It's hard as fuck to find. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're in this energy of not being defensive, not being guarded, not wanting to bring the sword, not wanting to fight or compete with anybody. You're pouring out the love right now. You're a light worker. You're a starseed. Be careful with that. Don't let people take advantage of you. Nine of Pentacles in reverse tells me people will do what they can to make you as unhappy as possible, even if you do the most for them. Okay, this reminds me of something that Alexander the Great's mother told him. Okay, now I gotta tell you, okay? So, she told him, people are like snakes. You can raise them your whole fucking life, and then one day, that snake can just get you, right? And just, if they're hungry, they'll just size you up and eat you, you know? Same with people. People are like that. You can love them, give them all this devotion, do all these things for them, and they'll still be snakes. They'll still betray you. They'll still, you know, devour you if they can, because they're in that energy, that ego energy of needing to be more than you or consume you in some way. And I know that sounds fucked. It is. Ace of Wands. I see a passionate new beginning for you, but this is not passionate in regards to a romantic endeavor. This is passionate because you are following your passions. You're following what your soul is calling you to do. You're feeling that soul mission pulling you in. If you have a voice to speak, you need to speak, bro. If you've got a message inside of you, we need to hear it. Okay? The Hermit. Virgo energy. I love this. Because that's, it's time to go inside. Take introspection. Really, find the light within. Self-reflection, self-forgiveness, forgiveness of others. This is what's really going to help you connect more with your brothers, with your star brothers and sisters. The more you're in the energy of love and forgiveness, the star and the hermit, the more you're in that energy, the less you're going to feel distant or excluded from them. Right? You're going to find them. You're gonna instantly know your tribe. You're gonna know your soul bonds. You're gonna know who is meant to go and who is not. That's the thing about the chosen. We can see who's left behind. That's unfortunate because we have love for everybody. And we also see which ones are getting left behind. We also see the ones that are kind of doomed to stay in one spot and burn with the rest of the earth, you know, because that was a personal choice of billions of humans. Knight of Swords. The day of reckoning is coming, my friend. So what? I'm still a rock star. I got my rock moves. Yeah, dude, you gotta let them go. You've gotta let the left behind go. You have to energetically just be okay with it. And I know that sounds fucked. But not everyone can go on this journey with you. And you can't sit here and waste your whole life trying to convince people. You just can't. You have to live your example, right? You can't just preach it. Because people don't just hear preaching. They try to compete with your words. They try to argue. They try to debate. You got to live your philosophy. Because your soul tribe's coming. They want to know you. You're reaching out to them. You want to know them. It's like soldiers reuniting and preparing for what is to come, you know? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing soldiers coming together. Spirit soldiers, you know? Soul warriors. This is like a whole other level. This is like the ancient Egyptians being reincarnated, coming back and being like, alright, let's go. Let's fucking go, you know? You can only help so fucking much, right? We can only have our efforts be in vain so much. Let he who has an ear to hear, and let others just kind of go by, you know? It's fucked up, but it's, what else can you do? What else can you do? It's their choice, right? With the Hierophant, you're learning, you're growing, you're developing, you're expanding. You feel so fucking different because you are. You are, and this is a gift from the gods. Page of Pentacles. I also see you receiving a gift from somebody else, right? A gift that will help you on your journey. Sometimes we get those. 10 of Cups. You're going to be very happy. You're going to feel so much abundance and fulfillment in your life as a result of endeavoring on this and not being afraid of the sacrifices that may come. Because you're only sacrificing things that don't fit in where you're going, you know, or can't survive where you're going. 3 of Pentacles. This could be people you super fucking love. Roommates, coworkers, partners, family. 3 of Wands in reverse. You're being asked to kind of turn your back on that a little bit. To turn your back on placing anybody else above this. Above your journey, above what your purpose is here, above what you're meant to be doing here. You know what it is. You know what your natural talents are. You literally save the world just by being yourself, or save parts of the world, right? Your butterfly effect. You save who you can just by existing. Queen of Pentacles, I see that all of your resources that you need will be taken care of, right? You see the lunar cycle. This is kind of a guarantee. It's like, doesn't matter what the moon is doing, you will always be taken care of. You ain't even got to worry about that shit. You will never need to feel like a lack mentality or like you don't have something. 5 of Swords, you may be facing spiritual warfare, alright? And the spiritual warfare always comes from those that you know the most. Those that you love the most, those that you care the most about, right? Look at her third eye is just wide open, right? Her eyes are closed, but her third eye is wide open. That's where the spiritual battles happen. It's not flesh and bones against flesh and bones. It's soul against soul, you know? And that's the fucked up thing, is you have to literally be in the energy of rebuking that shit right as it shows up. Not allowing things to be welcome in your presence. You know, not allowing negative, toxic energies. How I identify the devil is the language of fear, doubt, and insecurity. That's the devil. That's the energy I perceive it as. It's like when you feel those things, then you are not in alignment. So you need to get your shit in alignment. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You asked for this. You wanted this. You didn't want to get left behind. You asked for this. Asked to come here. Says it in the Akashic Records. That's what I tap into when I'm doing these readings. The Akashic Records. Because all time has already fucking happened. All this has already played out. We just haven't caught up to the story yet. It's already said and done. You know what? I'm going to leave it right there. I feel like this is a good message. You will receive a gift. It will help you. Keep it with you. Angels gotta go to war sometimes. But you're gonna be fine. Your resources, you're gonna be taken care of. This is a kind of war that you don't fight with hate. You fight it with more love, right? It's the only thing that can destroy hate. That's the difference. That's what the Buddha was preaching. That's what Jesus and Horus and Muhammad at times, Abraham at times, but like Nicholas Flamel, you know, Sir Isaac Newton. Love is literally the language here that will save, right? You can only help people with love. You cannot help them by judging them or hating on them or putting it on them just because, like, they're in bad energy. That's not their fault. They are baby souls and they're susceptible, right? Like sponges to the energies around them. So you have to be patient with them and you have to be understanding. You have to give them love and kindness because that's what light workers do, right? Don't let them use you. Don't let them take advantage of you. Always show up being honorable. Always show up with dignity. You know? That is your responsibility as a light worker. Don't let the kindness falter. Don't let the world harden you. Because that's the thing. That's what you're fighting for. You're fighting for your strength to be soft, to be loving, to be giving, to not allow yourself to be beaten down to shreds by society, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.